Shop Talk is filmed at 1009 Kingston Road in Toronto.
All right, you guys. So, Pete, marijuana has been legalized in Canada. Canada is actually the first G20 country to formally legalize marijuana.
Really? Really? The state? Yeah, but what does that mean, though? Just because it's legal, what does that mean?
It means different things in different provinces.
I'm still not clear on what legalized marijuana.
Nationally, it's recreationally legal.
Yeah.
It's up to the different provinces whether or not it can be
How
privatized.
how they're gonna distribute it is
Yeah.
the decision. So it's
Marijuana is legal.
it's
right?
legal.
And then we're trying to get $1 a beer. Now it's turning into a party.
I see that.
Weed and beer for everybody.
But you still won't be able to just smoke it in the street,
Yeah.
right? It's gotta be you can't smoke it in the street.
So what do we think? What direction do we think it should go in terms of the dispensaries? Should they be privatized?
No.
Yes. 100%.
What do you mean by private?
Who said no? Who said no?
No. I got mixed up with two.
Yeah.
That's weird, especially when it grows out of the freaking floor and they're telling me that like
Anybody can
we
grow
can
that.
hold this bitch, but you can, unless the government's the mob, then you guys can
They are.
have
They're the biggest drug dealer.
They are the biggest fucking drug dealers.
Okay, well this is it too. This is part of a main part of my confusion. Why have some people been able to stay open while
That's a
others
great
haven't?
question.
I think they're skirting the law. They just haven't been caught yet.
Yeah, I agree.
They just haven't been caught.
I agree.
And there was too many of them open. And the resources to go and try to shut down, it was like over 300 of them or something like that. So it would have cost money, right? And I think they're targeting the ones that were bait, like they're kind of questionable, you know what I mean, kind of thing like that. So
But same thing with Pacific Mall where it's like they know what's good. We'll catch you when we catch you. It's one of those like
I know.
we'll catch
There's a
you.
dispensary on a couple feet away from the police station.
Yeah. Police
Right there on the same
officers,
street.
police officers bun weed too, eh? They want to have a little bit of convenience. They need a little bit of convenience before they shut it down, right? Real shit. No joke.
they needed to stop.
Exactly.
the cops are stocking up.
You know what though? Probably the dispensaries. It's a bigger bust. Maybe they hold it because it's a bigger bust. Because if you get one in the quick stages, the early burst stages of a business,
Yeah.
what are they really gonna have in there? Especially when they're nervous too. Like I own a weed dispensary. I'm not gonna have everything weed-wise in there, right? I'm gonna have 10 pounds, maybe 5 pounds, and da-da-da-da.
If you're smart.
If you're smart, but people get comfortable now and they go, oh no, we're good. The money's in there, the weed's in there. This is a legitimate business.
Right.
The cops don't bother us, and then they go, not bitch. And then it looks better on the news when they're bringing
there's a
out
big bust,
when there's a
then,
big.
yeah,
They go
bust
biggest
is
drug
a
bust in
bust.
Canada while they were watching it stack up for freaking 2 years.
Sean, what's going on, sir? What are your thoughts on the legalization of marijuana in Canada?
I think they should let. You know what?
Just say it, Sean. Say it, man.
No, oh gosh, is it controversial? What
I
are your
think
thoughts?
I think it's become a laughing stock. I think
Really?
weed has become a laughing stock because
Some comments like,
it used to be a taboo type of thing. It used to be a certain kind of culture where people that smoked weed knew how to smoke weed. They knew how to understand what they were smoking. Now people are smoking like they're smoking cigarettes.
It's too much.
A spliff a day, man. That should be enough for a person that smokes weed. If you're smoking 2, 3, 4 spliffs a day,
Are you for privatization of it, or do you want to see the government controlling it?
Well, if it's privatized, then everybody can make money off of it, not just the government. So I go for privatization. I'm for that.
certain man you check in the neighborhood that would have it. And that certain man was to be the only man that would have it. So it would be that kind of, you have to be in the underground, you have to know certain people
Yeah, so you
where to
like
get
being
it.
cool. I
That,
think
that
it's fun
kind
if it's not
that was
cool.
cool. That
Have
was
you been to a dispensary before?
never. I've
Really?
never been to a dispensary. I still see the man. I still see the man on the block. You know what I mean?
Old school.
Still see the man on the block, and
It's just the black market.
yeah, it's cool that way. I like it that way.
All right, have you guys been paying attention though to the people that are actually getting involved? Buying marijuana companies, buying medical marijuana companies?
But these big corporations that are.
Everybody's getting involved, you
Yeah.
guys.
I have friends. I have friends that are investing in stocks in
It's a
it.
good time.
Yeah.
Not even just a stock, like
the
just
chief-
open up a distribution center.
Isn't
This
the chief?
is it,
Isn't the chief
distribution
McCormick
center.
the old chief?
Yeah,
He's
he's
part
going
of
to
that
be in
too?
one of the big
Frontino, yeah, he started his
Frantino,
own
yeah,
flipping,
Frantino. He's turned into a drug dealer now. After locking him up.
He's been a
Used to
drug
lock him
dealer.
up, now he's a
He's
drug
been
dealer.
used locking them up, taking their drugs, and then
No,
now he's going to be
it's
selling
big
it.
money. Whose son was it the other day that I read? He bought a significant amount of shares. Like a lot of wealthy people are putting their money into this.
These big rich guys that are investing in all this,
They're gonna
they still
drink
have been
weed now. We're gonna
investing
drink
in
weed.
prescription drugs like freaking
They're just diversifying.
fentanyl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Everything, and that's killing people like nuts. But they still, so it's just weed now. They're like, oh, this is safe, right? What up? What up?
That's why everybody's going crazy for it now.
Yeah.
Because it's
say,
like,
but
it's
invest.
not just, it's recreational also. Okay, so let's talk about
Yeah. So it's fentanyl.
the benefits.
Benefits of.
Oh yeah, that's really
And
good.
I don't even, yeah, let's talk
Really
about
good.
medical, even just social.
Really good.
What do we know of the benefits?
I seen this freaking documentary. This poor little girl was having seizures like 50 times a day or something, some dumb number, and I guess the weed must have, yeah, something like that. The weed must have sorted her out though, so I guess it's doing wonders, fuck. I guess. I don't know.
What benefits do you know?
Benefits for me?
Yeah. Yeah. Or just benefits in
My benefits?
that makes it make sense that it's legal now. That justifies it.
Helps on my golf swing.
That justifies it? Because there's nothing wrong with it. There's no. Nobody's ODing on it. Not like these government drugs. Nobody ODs on weed. The only thing you're gonna do is fall asleep or eat and sleep. Yeah, there's no, I don't know, there's no side effects. Side effects is eating and sleeping?
Tell them how it helps you with your golf swing.
My mom, she recently passed away with cancer, but she lost her appetite,
Yeah.
and she just couldn't eat. And she was taking CBD oil to help stimulate her appetite, and that helped her. So that's a benefit that definitely.
Sean, benefits.
Benefits?
Benefits that justify the legalization of it. What benefits do you know of outside of bunning?
I think the benefits are not for. We're not going to see the benefits of it. I think we're just going to be able to get weed. That's the benefit of it, being able to smoke weed and get weed. But the benefits are not going to come to the people that really smoke weed. It's going to be the governments and it's going to be the big corporations that are going to see the real profitable benefits of legalization of marijuana. The government, you know what I mean? But what we're going to do is we're just going to be able to get weed.
What are some of the negative effects that we're going to see?
I think there's no negative effects.
The negative effects of weed? Of legalization of weed?
Are there any?
Not that I could think of.
For me, yes.
Eat too much. You may eat too much.
What's yours?
Mine,
get a belly.
I get paranoid to the point where I get aggressive. So I won't get nervous paranoid like I'm scared to be around people. I'll get paranoid like, yo, what the fuck's the problem, bro? Like, so I stay away.
Oh, really? You don't even smoke?
I don't smoke.
That's still.
Mozzie 500 don't smoke. Quitting cigarettes.
Are there any other drugs that should be legalized?
No.
Any other drugs that should be legalized?
Negative.
No? You guys can't think of any other drugs that should be legalized?
Those are drugs. Like weed's not.
Oh, you're right. You're
Weed's not a
right.
drug. Weed's a plant.
But there's pure drugs that are fucked up and legal right now. So listen, all while we're on this, I've never heard of anybody ODing on crack. ODing on crack? You're someone ODing on crack? There you go.
OD on crack?
I've heard of beer people ODing on fentanyl, and the government's selling that shit. You know what I'm saying? Government's selling that, so if they can work that out for the man them, let us know. For real. I've never heard of
Any other drugs that should be legalized? Or any other herbs that should be legalized? Any other substances that should be legalized?
Honestly, I don't know. I really thought about it that far. Like, there's countries like, say, Portugal, where everything's legal, and their incarceration rate is like the lowest in the world. Their overdose rate is like the lowest in the world. Their addiction rate is like the lowest in the world. So I don't know, maybe it's something like that. But I don't know if Canada's ready for something like that. Baby steps, baby steps. The good first step is the weed.
P? Any other substances that you can think of that should be legalized?
Just legalize all of them.
That's why they put all that stuff on the
Legalize all of them.
Because what is it going to do?
Legalize
Drugs
everything.
are by choice. People take it by
Thank you.
choice unless you have to take it for medical reasons.
I think they should just legalize everything.
Thoughts?
You know what? It's you know, I heard the man back there talking about Portugal,
Yeah.
and how it's, you know, and it's true. There's a lot of violence. There's a lot of crime. There's a lot of injury because of the fact that it's in the black market, that it's not legal. You eliminate, you make it legal, and the market will take care of things. At the same time, there are things that just aren't safe, that shouldn't be just made readily available. And so that's the dichotomy there. I'm not too sure which way to go. I understand the benefits of, you know, the crime and so forth, but there's still stuff out there you just shouldn't be out there. And by making it legal, it's too accessible.
So I actually went to this investors meeting where the invite was black only. It was a marijuana investors meeting where the invite was black only. They're trying to generate black wealth.
Yes. It is
They're
a
saying this is an opportunity to generate black wealth.
What is marijuana?
The marijuana industry, marijuana becoming legalized. They're saying we need to jump on this. We need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, but you see, that's where they're wrong, because I feel like if you educate the youths them well, they won't need marijuana for black wealth. They can get black wealth by educating themselves, going to school, getting big jobs that pay big money. That's why I feel.
Are we going to miss out on an industry, though? Are we going to miss out on an industry?
Well, that's the
Because
thing,
you've got
right?
people throwing their money. You've got people literally that are like in completely other industries now running towards this for how profitable they believe it's going to be.
Yeah, but but it's still not guaranteed. It's still not a guaranteed. It's not like it's Facebook or it's Apple or, you know what I'm saying? There's still loopholes. Okay, yeah, there's people are gonna make millions of dollars off of it, but I think people are gonna lose too.
Yeah, I feel the same way about that with Panther, and I also feel that to have black wealth in Canada, they got to allow the weed to come from black countries into Canada. So if that's so, that would be my point. I mean, if they allow the weed to come from Jamaica and the islands and other places, Africa and stuff like that, then yeah, for sure, we could have an import-export business, and yeah, we can bring it ourselves. Why do we gotta buy their BC bud or whatever they're growing here in Canada? Why do we have to sell their weed? You know, are we going to be able to sell our own weed? Are you going to be able to go across the border now and bring 10 pounds because it's legal here and sell it here? No, you're not. So black wealth is not going to, it's going to get stopped by the government because those reasons, right? I think they got to leave it here.
So I don't know if you guys know, a lot of celebrities actually have, or a lot of different people have their own strains of marijuana. Exactly. Khalifa Kush.
He's making a lot of money.
If you can make your own strain, what effect would it have? What would it do?
I just thought of 10, I'm sorry.
What my effects would be on
Yeah,
my
what
weed?
would the name be, and what would the effects be?
I call it the same name as the barbershop.
Cut and run.
Cut and run.
Love it.
Cut and run
That
weed.
could be crazy, actually. Yeah.
Right? And it's just gonna mellow you out. It's gonna make you feel like, how can I put this, man? It won't be a body buzz, it'll be a head buzz,
Yeah.
right? And I don't know, it just makes you more conscious. Everything's just clear. Life is just clear. Yo,
I want some of that.
you want some of that, right?
Some of that.
They call it cut and bun.
Cotton bun.
Cotton bun.
Let me get Maz. Maz, if you had to come up with your own strain, what would the name be, and what would its effects be?
What was it effects be? It would be called that gangster shit. They'd be like, yo, you smoking that gangster shit? And they'd be like, yeah. And the effects would be, you'd feel like Spider-Man. But you'd constantly get that, yo, my spider senses are tingling and they won't stop. One of them ones. See this be fucking sitting there tripping, right? I'd make $1 million off of that. You know what I'm saying? And then people be dodging shit all the time.
You have your own marijuana strand. What's the name and what does it do? What are the effects?
The name of the strain?
Yeah. And then what does it do? How does it make you feel?
Well, I have no choice. I'd have to call it Panthers. And it would probably give you a lot of energy so that you can get shit done.
Dope.
And
Not an indica.
and the effects would be so intense that your eyes won't get red.
Ah, dope. Dope. I like that. I like that.
Nah, not me.
You don't have an idea?
That's mine.
If you had to make up your own strain, what would it be called and what would the effects be?
It'd be called Diablo. What the effects would be? Heavenly. That's what the effects would be.
A paradox. I don't know if you guys have noticed. More and more places smell like marijuana now. Like walking on the bus, it smells like.
Oh, yeah.
Like, everywhere in the streets.
The weed scents everywhere.
How are we feeling about this new kind of public smoking? This.
For me, I'm not okay with it.
Huh?
It's too loud, man. I'm not okay with that. I don't like that skunky, stinking smell. I like to be. If I'm smoking, I don't want anybody to know I'm smoking. And if I'm carrying something,
I know. Well, that's
what's
what's so funny. Okay, so when you smoke in public, are you still hiding? Do you go?
No.
Are you discreet about it? Do you
I'm
smoke
discreet.
in public? Yeah.
I'm discreet because it is still smoke, right? So I try to hold it down. Like I said, I'm still not used to all this new legalization of weed. I'm still traumatized from years past. Because this stuff is illegal. You're not supposed to walk with it, so I'm still acting on those same, you know what I mean? I'm still moving the exact same way.
Yeah.
But is that your preference?
What's that?
To still
To
act
be more.
Yeah, to keep it underground. That's still
Absolutely.
your preference?
What are your thoughts on that?
My high is better like that. I get a better high that way.
Right? Public smoking, thumbs up, thumbs down.
I think public smoking, I think thumbs down.
Yeah.
Because just like cigarette smoking, there's not a place for it. You know, I think it's something that you you choose to do personally, and you shouldn't have to inflict it upon anybody else. That's your choice. So public smoking is thumbs down.
You know what's funny though?
Tell me.
Or interesting? So when you go to Jamaica and you go to the beach,
Yeah.
there's people smoking everywhere. Kids running around, weed smoke around the kids.
Yeah.
No one says anything.
Yeah.
But when you come to North America now, total different story. It's like taboo. You're smoking around your kid. Oh my God. Oh my God. Call Children's Aid. You go to Jamaica, they're smoking weed around the kids. It's not a big deal. Tourists I'm talking about.
P. Smoking in public, thumbs up, thumbs down. Do you smoke in public? Are you discreet about it if you do?
Not around kids though.
There's nothing discreet about me. I smoke whenever I can, when I can, in public, by myself, with friends. It don't matter. I smoke. And I smoke the loudest, the highest grade of stuff that we can find. If it's not strong, I don't want it.
Dope. So you're not doing the laneways or anything? I still put in the laneways.
You know what? I will do it just because I don't want to get in trouble. Because I have been arrested for smoking weed outside before.
Okay.
So because of that, I kind of don't do it in the public as brawling as that no more.
Yeah.
It should be the same as cigarette. The same rules as cigarette outside should be the same rules as weed.
If it's legal.
Yeah, like this. I think some of the laws are kind of prejudiced against certain cultures because they know certain cultures smoke it more than, you know what I mean? So some of the laws that they're passing right now are kind of, I think, kind of racist. They need to start reevaluating and stuff like that. And also the charges that you get for smoking and driving. It's like,
Oh, I know.
It's like,
What
are
they're
you
gonna
for
try to
real?
deal with that? Yeah, they're gonna have a breathalyzer.
Like, it's more dangerous to drink and drive than to smoke and drive. I've never heard of anyone being reckless, speeding, driving too slow. Not even driving too slow. Like, they're so concentrated and focused on driving, they're not driving. Like, I've never heard of someone crashing and smoking weed. Like, I've never heard it. I've never ever heard it. It's always something else.
So what stocks should we be investing in? What weed stocks should we be looking out for?
Canopy. They're the largest weed manufacturer in the world, largest grower, and they're a Canadian company.
Dope.
I think
Canopy.
Aurora is another one.
That's the second one.
You know some
Aurora's
good to
one.
invest in? Bossy 500. I have to play with you. I have to play with you.
P, do you know any marijuana stocks by name we should be investing in?
I wish I did. I don't.
Sean, any marijuana stocks that you know by name we should be investing in?
No, I don't.
No? Does anybody know any marijuana stocks by name we should be investing in? No?
We're the black market.
Yeah, the street.
Nah, cut that.
No?
Nah. I gotta support my guys. I can't support the government.
Local.
Getting taxed and shit, like $16 a gram for what?
Petey Pie, last word.
Last words on the weed?
Legalization of marijuana in Canada.
Legalize it.
Hallelujah!
Legalize it. But like I said, I'm probably the wrong person to talk to because I'm still traumatized, folks. I'm still not used to this new world. I gotta see it to believe it. And I know they're opening a freaking dispensary right over here, right? They've already started, yeah. They already started the construction right by Fresco. Same plaza. So yeah, just, I don't know, smoke weed every day.
Good enough for me.
This is Pete Cutter from Cut and Run. Thank you for watching another week of Chop Talk. Please subscribe.
Put it on my pancakes.
I did it.